Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Spencer. On today's episode, we're doing Scenario 2 of Sinister Motives, Venom. We're taking Spider-Man, Miles Morales, his Justice right out of the box, and we're putting him up against Venom in this scenario, continuing our campaign. I don't think there was any major rules, mistakes, or anything like that, but if there was, as always, leave a comment down below. Let me know if I missed anything. I love hearing the feedback. If you like the Marvel Champions content, this one's a little bit of a lengthy one. Make sure you stay to the end, though. It's pretty exciting stuff. But if you like Marvel Champions and all that other good content, like, share, subscribe, do all the good things that you do. And as always, let's get it started. Alright, down to the table. We got a little bit of things to tidy up from last time. We've got Spider Miles here. It's just an easy way to write it. Remaining hit points is only for experts, so we're not doing that. We're not having any shield tech yet. We don't have Osborn tech yet because we haven't gotten here yet. So at the end of the last episode, we had 4 conditions met. So we got 4 points. We're going to do 3 campaign shield tech upgrades at random. And we choose one, add it to our deck and the rest of the campaign. And then return the others to the collection. And then we're going to choose one Osborn tech. We're going to do the Osborn tech first. Shuffle each recorded Osborn tech section of the campaign log into the encounter deck. So this gets shuffled up. So where's Osborn? Here it is. So Osborn, we got stuff like Arm Cannon, Ionic Boots, Kinetic Armor, Neocarbon Scales, Spiked Gauntlet, Tracking Display. All of these just do different stuff depending upon what it is. So we're just going to shuffle these up. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll shuffle these up. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll a die. 6. So we'll do number 6, which is going to be Tracking Display. Surge, attached to the villain. Each character cannot defend against attached villain's attacks. So we can't defend against these attacks. Sweet. Exhaust a character you control and discard one random card from your hand and discard this card. Alright, so that's going into the deck. Spider-Man's Obligation's going on the deck. Now we're going to do upgrades. Let's put these over here. Upgrades. I don't really know the best way to do it. We're going to pick 3 at random. So if I just shuffle here like this, and I'm going to roll a dice. 5. So I'll count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, oops. So that's one of them. And then we'll shuffle up again. We'll roll again. 1. And we'll shuffle up again. Roll 2. 1, 2. Alright, so we'll set these aside. And we're going to pick from one of these 3. We're either getting Wave Bracers, set up permanent. Your hero gets -1 attack. Your hero gets +1 defense and gains Retaliate 1 and Steady. Okay. -1 Thwart. Your hero gets +1 attack, and your hero's basic attacks gain Overkill. Not bad. And then Compact Darts. Set up permanent. These are all set up permanent. After your hero attacks, remove 1 dart counter from here. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. Spend 1 resource of any type. Place 3 dart counters here. Huh. So this is just ping, ping, ping. It's good for pinging off stuff. These are all pretty cool. Let's see. Spider-Man. This is a Justice deck. So I feel like -1 Thwart, but for +1 attack, it's pretty good. And Overkill. Yeah, let's go Laser Goggles. Let's put that in there. And that gets permanent. And the rest of these goes over here. So then we'll come over here. And let's record what we got. So Shield Tech is going to be laser goggles. And then Osborne Tech is going to be tracking display. Okay. So that takes care of all the paperwork. And now we can set this aside for the next time we got to figure that out. All right, so this is all here. Now we can begin scenario 2 of Sinister Motives. So we did that, campaign, specific cards, did that, prohibited cards, yep. Scenario 1, we did that. So scenario 2, we got the Sandman. You kidding me? See, Sandman says, you kidding me? I'm not telling you twerps who my employer is or what they want. What? William, we already know. You know about Osborne? I can't believe that actually worked. Yeah, thanks for the intel, Sandman. Flip. Outside Oscorp. Flip. Oh, there's Venom. Leave us alone. Scenario 2, Venom. All right. Whew, that was close. Blinded by rage, Venom charges at you, shouting something or other about how you won't capture him again. Every attempt you make to repel the onslaught is ultimately in vain, enraging him further with each hit. The brutality of his blitz starts to overwhelm you. However, from high atop Oscorp, you see an old bell tower not too far away. If you can lure Venom in that direction, which shouldn't be hard given his frenzied fervor, you may be able to use the bell's sonic vibrations to your advantage. So we have the Leave Us Alone, Venom 1 and 2 since we're on standard. Down to Earth, Symbiotic Strength, Standard Encounter sets. And we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. So Public Outcry, which, going back to last episode, this should have been in play from the beginning. We screwed that up, but that's okay. I don't think it would have affected too much. That's going to use 2 notoriety counters. Minion or side scheme. Okay. Smear campaigns getting shuffled in. And we're going to choose one of these side schemes at random. So since we didn't defeat the one, we're going to go ahead and put them all back in here. Shuffle up. And let's see what we got. Let's do out of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll put the rest over here. We're going to shuffle in Henchman Heist. So that's going in. Follow all setup instructions on the left side of the reputation track for any marked nodes. And from the top to bottom, repeat this for setup instructions on the right side. And that's it for that. So let's just double check we don't have any setup things. Shuffle each card recorded on Osborne Tech. Nope. All right. So we are all good to go for setup. This gets permanently set up. We have the Spider-Man Nemesis set. We'll put this aside here. Hopefully we won't need to use that. We'll shuffle these up real quick. We got our Spider-Man. We'll flip over to Miles Morales. We have obligations. We have our side scheme, our smear campaign, our tracking device. This is all Venom stuff. This hasn't been shuffled yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle a couple times and then we'll do a big shuffle. Make sure everything's shuffled up. I don't want to run into a bunch of the same cards over and over. Okay. All right, I think we're sufficiently shuffled. Let's move these out of the way so we're not confusing what's going on over there on camera. All right. So Venom is one side, 2 attack, 1 scheme, toughness. He gets a tough encounter card to start. If I can find one. There it is. So we'll give him tough. And let's see. Force response. After you attack and damage Venom with a card you control, place 1 face down boost card on your identity. So this guy is just going to get rage and rage and rage and keep adding boost cards. So hopefully you got him stunned or you got tough yourself, which Miles, is very capable of doing. He has 17 health on his first side. And then we're doing the leave us alone side. Put the bell tower environment into play. Quiet side face up. So the bell tower location has 3 chime counters. And then any amount of damage would be dealt to Venom by an attack. I may place that many chime counters here instead. And then if there's at least 3, we ring it. And then Venom will increase all damage Venom takes by 1. And then if there's no chime counters, you flip it back. When Venom's attack would deal any amount of damage to an identity, remove that many chime counters from here. For each chime counter removed, prevent 1 of that damage. So, yeah. That's kind of there. And we'll flip over. Leave us alone. Upon spotting you, Venom goes into a frenzy, attacking you relentlessly and causing havoc around the city. When Venom activates against you, move each face down boost card from your identity to Venom. This is going to start with 2. And we're adding 2 with that. With this here. So I think with that, we're all set up. We're ready to go. We got our laser tech there. Venom, you want to be doing big attacks. Because every time you hit him, he's putting a face down card on your identity. All right, drawing up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slide this over a little bit. More room there. All right, Monica Chang. Search your deck. Agent 13. After attacks or thwarts, choose a sealed support and ready that support. All right. After Monica Chang enters play, search your deck, hand, or discard pile for a copy of Surveillance Team support and put it into play. 1 snoop counter on each surveillance you control. Field Agent, Strength, and Web Shot. All right. A little early for Agent 13. I don't need 2 Field Agents. Mulligan these 2. Draw up 2 more. We get Web Shot. Deals 4 damage to an enemy. And Homeland Intervention. Alright. So, I think with that, we're ready to start. First, we're going to flip over to Spider-Man. Stun an enemy. Yeah, we're going to need to go ahead and do that. So I think that's what we'll do first. Let's do Field Agent. Monica Chang getting out there. I can get a Surveillance Team right off the bat. Then I can Web Shot. Yeah, let's do that. Hate using that early, but Web Shot and Strength, and we'll put out Monica Chang. After Monica Chang enters play, search your deck, hand, and discard pile for a copy of Surveillance Team support. Put it into play. Okay, so we'll do that. Surveillance Team is here. So this is going to come into play. That uses 3 Snoop counters. Exhaust Surveillance Team and remove 1 Snoop counter, 1 threat from his scheme. Alright, so we're going to put 3 on there plus another one since she adds 1 Snoop counter on each Surveillance Team. And then I will... one of that damage so I could get a free 3 thwart out of her. Or do I want a web shot? I have to web shot. So, well, let's do a basic attack. 2. Or no, you know what? Back it up. Basic attack of 1. Let's ping off the tough. She'll take her consequential. And then with Spider-Man, we will web shot. Spending 2. Both are lightning. We're going to do 4 damage to an enemy, and if I paid for that, I'll resolve the Venom Blast. So 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. I damaged Venom with the card I control. Place 1 boost card on your identity. I guess that, yeah, I'm assuming that just means any card that I use. Let's double check just to make sure, though. Alright, boost cards. When this occurs, take the cop card, send the boost card, force interrupt. Yeah, I guess that's just any card that I play. I mean, that's a card I control. Yeah. Alright. So 4 damage, we're doing that. Face down boost card. Venom Blast, deal 2 damage to an enemy and stun that enemy, so another 2. And he's stunned. I think we get another boost card. Oh, you know what? Should I be putting this on here? On the chime counters? No. He's stunned. Okay. And then I think I'll do +1 attack. So I have 3 attack, and I'll exhaust and do 3 attack and put 3 chime counters on here. Oh, I should have did that first, huh? Alright, I'm going to back it up. I'm going to rewind it. 3 attack, basic attack first on here. This would increase all damage Venom takes by 1. So let's put 3 chime counters on here. Okay, 3 chime counters. And I'm going to do 2 more damage to Venom for those 2 attacks. Because I feel like that puts him to 9. Yeah, I should have did that first. That's okay. We're allowed to rewind it. It's a single player game. Who cares? I screwed up the first scenario anyway, so. Alright. And then I'll surveillance team, exhaust, remove a snoop. And we'll remove a threat. Oops. Okay, and I think that's going to be my turn. Not a bad first turn. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have to start live streaming these games so that people can correct me as I go. No. Alright. Let's see what we got. Defense mechanism. After your hero uses a basic power, discard, resolve, spider camouflage. Nice. Ooh, a field agent support. Another web shot. Power within. Venom Blast. Interesting. Oh, that works well with that. That I can play for that. Cool. All right. 1, 2 on the main screen scheme. So we're up to 3 on that. He goes to attack, but he's stunned, so we'll remove the stun. And then we're going to get our encounter card, which is going to be the villain schemes. He's going to scheme for 1. Oh, plus all these boost cards. So he's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3, boost, reveal this card. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 more on the scheme. Well, that makes that card way more dangerous. 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts us up to 7. All right, and then this one gets revealed. The Now I'm Angry card. Now we're angry. 2 rage counters. Overkill. After Venom takes any amount of damage from an attack, remove 1 rage counter from here. +1. After Venom takes any amount of damage from an attack, remove 1 rage counter from here. Okay. Remove 1. Okay. So it kind of forces you to attack him, I guess. That's fine. Well, luckily we have the surveillance team. -1 thwart. Classic. Classic, classic. Okay. So let's do energy, and we're gonna do 4 damage to an enemy. And I used lightning, so we're gonna do Venom Blast. We're gonna remove a rage counter after the 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down to 5. And then Venom Blast. Oh no, +1 more from this. And then we're going to deal 2 damage, which is really 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Remove this other rage counter. And that goes away. Yeah, okay. And we're going to get 2 boost cards from both of those attacks. And he is stunned. Alright. Now what do I want to do? I feel like spend 1 for Field Agent. We're going to put 3 backup counters on him. We'll hang on to this card. And we'll thwart for 1. And we'll spend this to prevent that damage. And then we'll exhaust Surveillance Team. And we'll take another threat off. And then Spider-Man only has 1 thwart. Classic. I don't really want to go into Venom 2. Although maybe I should. Now let's thwart for 1. Let's not get crazy. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The least threat. It's an alter ego actions. Oh, another surveillance team. Young Love we can't use. Government Liaison's pretty cool. A lot of 2-cost cards. Play a shield card from your hand, reducing it by 1. Yeah, so I could get both of those out. That's not bad. That'd be a good turn. Alright, 2's going on the main scheme. 1 here, 1 here. 2's on the main scheme. Venom's going to go to attack, but he can't because he's stunned, so we'll remove the stun. And let's see our encounter card. Hopefully it's not horrible again. Attached to the villain. Plus a boost icon. Spend a lightning, science, and physical resources and discard this card. So he's going to get an extra boost. on everything. That's pretty cool. Now it's my turn. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend these 2 to get out Government Liaison. I can exhaust and play a shield card from my hand, reducing its cost by 1. So I can play out Surveillance Team. This is going to have 3. And I'm going to spend Jefferson Davis for that. Monica Chang. Surveillance Team, Surveillance Team. Field Agent to prevent that. So that's 1, 2, 3 thwart. And then I'll do a Spider-Man thwart. And then flip over. After I change this forms, shuffle 1 Spider-Man card from your discard pile to your deck. So give me Web Shot, I guess. I'll shuffle this in. Does Amplify each boost card, or is it just 1 boost Amplify? Oh, it's 1 for each boost card. Oh no. Do I want to flip? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, let's see if we lose right here. This is very possible. Let's drop to our hand size of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sky Destroyer, Homeland Intervention. Oh, that's coming in at a good time. 4 threat from a scheme. Government Liaison, Government Liaison. All right. 2 on the main scheme. And then he's going to scheme for 1 plus boost plus these 2. And each one is getting an extra boost card. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Put Enraged Symbiote into play, engage with you. Okay. So this is coming in. So 1 scheme, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough. Damn. Pushed our luck, huh? That's it. That's GG's. That's Venom. Wow. All right, well, I guess what we'll do is we will shuffle this up and reset it up. That was brutal. That 10 thwart is not enough thwart. Well, yeah. Yeah, I should have not flipped over. All right. Well, we're going to shuffle this up and we're going to be right back. All right, we've shuffled back up. We're ready to go. Everything's the same. We got our public outcry and our bell tower. Man, that's brutal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, Gank Lee. Exhaust Gank Lee. Draw 1 card. If you're in hero form, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. All right. Haven't seen him yet. A genius to pay for it. Field Agent. Swing in. Remove 4 threat from his scheme. If you paid for this using Spider-Man Camouflage. Acromagnetics. Another Field Agent. We'll get rid of a Field Agent. The thwart. Keep all the rest. I'll get rid of both Field Agents. Yeah. Ghost Spider. Web Shot. Ghost Spider leaves play. Search your deck for identify specific event and add it to your hand. Shuffle. Search your deck. Okay. Ghost Spider. Or Gank Lee. You can draw a card. Alright. So, let's see. let's spend Genius. And let's get Gankly in. That's a support. He draw a card. I'm not in hero form, so I don't have to discard a card. So exhaust, we'll draw a card. Arachnobatics. So we can get in Spider Gwen Stacy. Or we could have, oh man, I need one more card, would be freaking awesome. All right, let's do it the right way. Let's swing 2 + 1, 3 attack. And we're going to put 3 chime counters. When any amount, that many chime counters. So we're going to put 3 chime counters. And there's at least 3, so we're going to flip. We got the bell tower. All right, so now we're going to do increase all damage Venom takes by 1. That tough, though. That stinks. How does this read? When any amount of damage, you may place that many. All right, so it looks like you have to do all or nothing. All right. But just get out Ghost Spider. Have her thwart one. Let him attack. One, two, three. We'll get in the Ghost Spider. We'll let her thwart one. On that. Okay. And I'm going to keep my swing in. Or should she attack? No. We're going to hang on to the swing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Energy. Oh, Peter Parker Spider-Man. Young Love. Heal 3 damage from Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales. Look at that. And a web shooter. This is great. What a great hand. I don't know what to do. I can play all of this. I can do this for him. I can do that for that. Do that. Have enough for all of it. All right. 2's going on the main scheme. Let's go. Nope. That's the wrong one. All right. 2's going on the main scheme. Then he's going to attack. Do I just take it? Yeah. I'm just going to take it. 2 plus nothing. I could remove 2 of those bell chimes. Why not? Okay. And then my encounter card. That seems pretty straightforward, right? Yeah, why wouldn't I? Side scheme. The Henchman Heist. Has Surge Victory 1 after any amount of threat is removed from the scheme. Place an equal amount of threat on the main scheme. That sounds pretty horrible. So 3 there. We don't have to do that, but it does gain Surge. We're going to surge into a criminal, who's also going to surge into Obligation. While in hero form, increase the resource cost of each event you play. Alter ego, discard 1 identity. Discard this obligation. Alright. Looks like we're flipping to something. Increases an event. Okay, so what I can do is use swing in for my web shooter, which has 3 web counters. I'm going to immediately spend 1 of those and 2 energy for Spider-Man. Oh, wait. Let's back it up. Hold on. I forgot he requires a... Alright, so I'll overpay the web shooter. And I'll use a wild, and a lightning to put in Spider-Man. And then what? I have 3 attacks, so let's do 3 attack on this guy. Oh, you know what? I get to draw a card or main a threat from a side scheme, which would be this one. Choices. Now let's just get rid of them, which will get rid of this. And then we're going to do 2 thwart on here. After attacks or thwarts, choose another web warrior. So I can ready up my Spider-Man. 2 thwarts going on here. And then Ghost Spider can thwart for 1, which will put that thwart on here. Get rid of this side scheme, which goes in the victory display, and that also removes another counter from here, which gets rid of that acceleration token. So now we have 2 in the victory pile. Now what? A thwart for 1, I guess. Okay. All right. You know what? All in all, not bad. We can flip over to 2, 3, 4, 5. A decent round. Now we're going to get some Spider-Man cards. All right. So, let's see. We have our Spider-Man cards. Surveillance Team, Global Logistics, Government Liaison. We have 1 going on the main scheme. We have Venom attacking for 2 plus a boost. I think Spider-Man's just going to take it. 1. So he's attacking for 3. Okay. Let's see. I feel like I've played 3 rounds and I have done 0 damage. That's exciting. Let's get our encounter card. See what happens. Guard patrol while this minion's engaged. And it has 2 health. And that's not too bad because I got some people ready to go. Alright. We need to ping off a damage. Somehow, some way. Venom Blast. After your hero uses a basic power. Alright, Venom Blast. That's what I need to do. So I'll spend Global Logistics, put in Power Within. Oh, I could have used Web Shooter for that. Exhaust a shield card, look at top 4 cards of the deck. I'm going to use Strength for a Government Liaison, and then I will exhaust that and spend a Web Shooter to play Surveillance Team, which comes in with 3 Snoop counters. 1, 2, 3. Spider-Man will use his basic attack of 2. That takes care of this overkill, so guess what? Pinging off that tough. And I use a basic attack, so discard Power Within, resolve Spider-Man's Venom Blast ability. So that's going to do 2 damage to an enemy and stun that enemy. And since the bell tower is still active, we're actually doing 3 damage to Venom. And we'll get a boost card for that. Okay. Now what? Now we're going to do some thwarting. That sounds pretty good, I guess. Oh, I didn't play an event, did I? No, I did an upgrade, a support. Yeah, this is for events. All right. We're still good on that. He's stunned, but I think Spider-Man's going to thwart for 2, and Surveillance Team's going to thwart for 1. So that's 2, 3. When Ghost Spider leaves play, search your deck for an identity-specific event and add it to your hand. Which would be good for this. Back before she bounces, since he's stunned. And I get an identity-specific event for my next turn. You know what? Let's go for it. So she'll attack for 1, 2, 3. He's going to be stunned. Oh. And I get an identity-specific event. So I feel like Web Shot might be the move. I want double life. Change your form if you paid for this using a physical. Ready your identity. Give me that, I think. I'm going to shuffle this up anyway. Oh no, that's going to cost 2. Web Shot. Give me double life. I changed my mind like 3 times. Alright, double life. That's what we're rolling with. We're going to switch and ready our identity. And we're going to flip back, I think. Alright. So that takes care of all of that stuff. This gets put in my hand. I could draw a card if I'm in hero form. Alright, so let's flip. Let's exhaust Ganklee, draw a card. I could discard an identity-specific card from my hand. Am I crazy? No. I'm going to spend it. Oh, no, I need 2 to spend it. Crap. I didn't want to do that, I don't think. But it's already been done. Discard this obligation. Because it's an event. Alright, I'm going to have to do it. Let's get rid of this obligation. Alright. Crap, I hope he doesn't throw it out. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to get rid of that too. And we're going to go up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. 1's going on the main scheme. He is going to scheme for 1 plus 2 boost of nothing and 3. Ooh. Yikes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if we just avoid running into that card that we all know we hate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so 8 on the main threat. And we're going to get our encounter card. Guard the bell tower. Treat the bell tower's printed text box as if it were blank, except for traits. Okay. Remove each bell chime counter from its bell tower and flip it to its quiet side. Alright. So now it's quiet, so we don't get that bonus little ditty there. And this has 3 on there. Other than that, oh, it's still blank. Okay. So we have to remove threat first. All right. My turn. We'll exhaust and we'll draw a card. Shield. Okay, so that only costs 3. Oh, if I get another liaison out, though, that only costs 2. That's interesting. Homeland Intervention could get rid of 2, 4, 6. That's a massive threat card if I could get another liaison out there. Alright, so if I play these 2 for Government Liaison, and then I play this to exhaust all 3, that gets rid of 6. And then another Government Liaison would be a lot of free shield cards. Alright, so let's... Oh, I forgot to shuffle a Spider-Man card from my discard pile. So I'm going to do that now. I'm just going to shuffle in Web Shot. I'll do that now. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. All right. All right. So that's all in there. All right. So let's flip. Let's Homeland Intervention, exhaust 3 shield cards, and choose a scheme, the main scheme. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to remove 1, 2, 3, 6 threat off of that. And then we're going to thwart for 2 with Spider-Man. Nope. We're going to thwart for 1 here with Spider-Man. And then thwart for 2 with this Spider-Man. After Spider-Man attacks or thwarts, and I'll ready up this Spider-Man. That gets rid of the last 2 threat on here. That removes this from him. And now I can do 3 attack on the bell tower, which flips this over. And we're going to put 3 counters on there. And then we're going to spend 2 for Web Shot. And we're going to deal 4 damage to an enemy. And I paid for this using Agent 13 and Web Shooter, which is a wild. So that's going to be a lightning. And we're going to resolve the Venom Blast. So he's still stunned. But he's going to do 4, 5 damage. That takes him from 11 down to 6. And then another 3 on top of that. So he's down to 3 damage for that. And he's stunned still. Alright, that was a pretty successful turn, I think. We'll hang on to Government Liaison. And we will... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Surveillance Team. Sky Destroyer. Man, that would have been good earlier. Threat. Dum Dum Duggan. Don't have an... Oh, he's shield, baby. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can get him out. Oh, yeah. Let's get out Dum Dum Duggan. I want to see that. All right. 1's going on the main scheme. I feel like this has shifted a lot. Is it? Yeah, kind of. All right. 1's on the main scheme. He's going to attack, but he is stunned. I didn't give myself 2 boost cards. There they are for the last time. He's stunned. Oops. Not yet. Venom 2. Almost. And then our encounter card is going to be Shadows of the Past. Reveal set aside nemesis, put it into play, engage with you. Reveal set aside nemesis side scheme, put it into play, show the rest of the side aside. Blah, 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 blah. Stalwart. If you were an alter ego form, I am not, so he's just going to come in. This gets, when revealed, if you're an alter ego form, I am not. So just 2 and 4 there. And the rest of these get shuffled in. Shadows of the Past. Love to see it. My favorite card in the whole game. This is going real well. All right. So that was pretty crappy. But I think we're going to get Dum Dum Duggan in. Somehow, some way. How can I get this in? If I spend 2 to get government liaison, that's 3, 4. That's not enough. Okay. I don't have enough for any of this. I feel like I need to Alright, if I exhaust these 2 to get out another government liaison, I can then exhaust government liaison and surveillance team to put out homeland intervention, which will get rid of this 4. And this will go away. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to do 5 attack to something. Exhaust and draw a card, I'll have to discard a card. Spider-Woman. No confused enemies, but that would be enough to take out Prowler, so I feel like that's going to have to happen. As much as I want Dum Dum Duggan in, I'm not going to be able to get him in. So let's put in Spider-Woman. Using these 3. So she'll hit for 2, he'll hit for 3. That's 5. That takes out him. She'll get 2 on her. Okay. It's going to have to be how it goes. Okay, so all this comes back up. We're going to drop to our hand size of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put 1 on the main scheme. He's going to attack for 2 plus 3 boost cards, so I feel like let's throw her in front of that. Hopefully none of these have overkill on them. Boost, reveal this card. Boost, engaged. Boost, if this activation is attacked, take 2 indirect damage. So 1, 2, 3. Can I just put the 2 indirect damage on her? I think I'm going to. Alright, so she just took a walloping. You know what? I feel like I should probably take 1 damage at least. Alright, web shot, swing in, web shooter, Monica Chang for free. That's cool. I kind of like that. And then web shooter, and then swing in. 2 rage counters. Web shot. Got guard and patrol. Okay, so let's do this. Let's exhaust 3 government liaisons. Let's put in Monica Chang. After Monica Chang enters play, search your deck and discard for surveillance team, which happens to be right on top because I just spent it. Let's put that into play. Let's shuffle these guys down. Let's put her there. So now we have more surveillance teams, and we're going to add 1 onto both of these. So now we're ready to thwart. Okay. This gains overkill. So I can hit for 3. So 1, 2, 3. And that gets rid of this. And I think I don't know if that counts for overkill though. After you attack and damage Venom with a card you control, place 1 food. I mean, I feel like it is. So F it. We're gonna get him stunned anyway. Monica Chang's going to attack for 1, 2 with the bell tower. So that gets rid of this rage counter. And that deals the last 2 damage to Venom. So now we're on Venom 2. Venom 2 comes in with toughness and steady, which I think means he needs 2 stuns in order to be stunned. Tooth and nail side scheme put into play. And we're still doing the face down boost things. So we have 2 face down boosts. I just want to clarify the steady real quick. Steady. Character with the steady keyword can have 1 additional stunned and 1 additional confuse. That character is not stunned unless they have 2 and is not confused unless they have 2. After that character's activation is replaced by a status card, remove all. So he needs 2 to be stunned. That's what I thought. Well, that's not great for what I'm planning to do. All right, he's got 18. 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. 18. All right, this is going so good. All right, and he's got tough. Play Field Agent for Web Shooter. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got counters all over the place. I could swing in and remove 4 threat from his scheme. And then hope he doesn't scheme me out with 3 boost cards. Or I could just let him... I got that web shot. Web shooter. I want to remove 4 threat and then flip. Yeah, 4 damage to an enemy because that's just going to get pinged off by his tough. I don't have another way to get tough. All right, so let's swing in. 4 threat from his scheme. I paid this using a science. I resolve Spider Camouflage, which gives him a tough status and confuses an enemy. So I get a tough. All right, that works actually. Let's do that. And we'll put a confused on him. He's only got 1 confused. You know what? Let's put it down here. And that removes 4 threat. Okay. And I'm tough, so I can take everything he's going to be doing. Perfect. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Encounter cards go on the top. Boost cards on the bottom. Let me get lucky and let me shuffle Dum Dum Duggan into my hand. And let's absolutely blow this guy out of the water. I'm ready. 1 in a million shot. Dum Dum Duggan. Let's go. Homeland Intervention. 3 shield cards, 2 threat, double life. Defense Mechanism. It's the camouflage. Oh, I could get him confused. Web Shot and Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider's not bad. Okay. One's going on the main scheme, which we just cleared. Venom is going to attack for 2, plus these 2 boosts, plus this boost. I'm tough, so I'm just going to let it roll right over me. Hopefully nothing funky gets in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And all of that to remove my tough. So that works out pretty well. And now we're going to get an encounter card. And we're going to get 2 encounter cards. Hopefully they're not bad. Yep, the villain attacks you. All right. But he has no boost cards. He just has the 2 attack. So let's just take it. 2 plus boost. 2 is 4. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Should have probably defended that, but whatever. Second encounter card. If public outcry, no one raised probably 2 threat on the bait scheme. Okay. Whoa. Okay. All things considered, not a terrible round. We are probably going to have to flip. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's do that. Let's flip. Oh, I don't have anything in my discard pile. Okay, let's not flip. Monica Chang is going to ping for 1. That tough status. Okay. We are then going to I need both of these. So we're going to spend these 2 on Web Shot. 4 damage to an enemy. If I paid for this card, to resolve the Venom Blast. So 5 damage because of the bell tower. And we're going to get a boost for that. And then we're going to resolve the Venom Blast, which will do 2 damage, actually 3 damage. And we're going to give him 1 stunned token. Okay, so he's not confused or stunned, but he's got 1 of each. Okay, so now I can flip and shuffle 1 Spider-Man card from my discard pile into my deck. So I'll shuffle the Web Shot into my deck. Okay, and then I will recover 4. Okay, and then I'll Gankly, exhaust, draw a card, field agent, and then I will spend a web shooter for double life. I'll count that as a physical, and I will change my form and ready my identity. Okay. And then I will spend field agent for this upgrade. And I will swing for 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's down to 6. 2, 4, 6. He's down to 6. And that resolves my discard this card, resolve Spider Camouflage ability. Holy cow, what a turn. So I get a tough status card. He's going to get his second confused card, so he's actually confused now. I'll get a second boost card from that. Is that everything? Did I do all that right? Do I have the right amount of boost cards? It doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter. It might matter. I did Web Shot. Right? I shuffled it back in. I double lifed. I did Spider-Man Camouflage. I swung again. I should have an extra boost card. Double life did 3. Or another Web Shot. Okay. I think we're all good. Might as well exhaust these 2. And ping off 2 thwart here. Ah! Okay. And then I think that is an amazing turn, if I do say so myself. That was pretty well done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I think, as long as we don't get totally boned, Power Within, Young Love, Web Shooter, Swing In. So no Venom Blast. Okay, I think we'll be all right. One's going on the main scheme. Venom's going to attack for 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 boost. I'm tough. Let's see what we got. Engage Symbiote, of course. Boop, boop, boop. You are stunned. If you're already stunned, take 2 damage. Awesome. So I get stunned. I absorb all of that damage for tough. We get an enraged Symbiote in play. And now we're going to get our encounter card. The Village Games. Thank God we got rid of all those boost cards. Scheme for 2 plus a boost. When revealed, give the... Or a boost. If this activation is attack... Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, so he's just going to scheme for 2. How about that? How about that? Alright. Now it's my turn. Okay. I can remove Thwart. I can't do anything with this because I'm stunned. Venom Blast. I can deal 2 damage to an enemy. Stun that enemy. He's got guard and patrol. That's a real kick in the wiener. I got no upgrades. Let's Gankly. Let's see if we can't pull Web Shot. Oh, yeah. All right. I have to discard a card. Young Love. All right. So I'll try to swing with him, but I'm stunned. So we'll get rid of that. Then we will... Does that count as using a basic power? I don't know. We'll spend a web shooter to put out a web shooter. Okay. And then we will... Guess what we're going to have to do is spend Homeland Intervention and a web shooter to put out Web Shot. We'll deal 4 damage to this symbiote. And since I paid for that with a lightning, I can resolve my Venom Blast. So I'll deal 2 damage, really 3 damage to him. And he will actually become stunned. And I'll get a boost card for that. And then I guess I'll use Swing In for that. And then I'll exhaust 2 surveillance teams to get 2 more threat off. I guess that's what we'll do. Holy cow, what a frickin' scenario. What a scenario. All right, let's drop to our hand size of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, man. This is Web Shot, Field Agent, Genius, Swing In. All right, I think we're good to go. One's going on the main scheme, of course. He's going to attack, but he can't because he's stunned, so we'll remove all the counters. Then we'll get our... encounter card of when revealed, Venom activates against you. Each boost card turned up face up during that activation gets +1 boost. Oh boy. Alright, so here's what we're gonna have to do. We are going to defend. He's gonna activate, he's gonna attack for 2 plus boost plus this boost. So we're defending for 2. Oh, right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage coming in. I'm blocking 2. This will block 3. Which means this goes to the quiet side. So what's that leave us with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 damage coming in on me. Woo! Baby. That was almost pretty horrible. All right, but lucky for us, we can do a couple things. Let's first... Oh, that was a basic power. I defended. So I can discard this and resolve the Venom Blast. It doesn't matter. I don't really know how that's going to work, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to spend 2 here to swing in. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. Oh, I'm going to spend 1 field agent. Just kidding. 1 field agent and a web shooter. I keep forgetting that these require science resources. Camouflage. So I'm going to get a tough status. He's already confused, so that's fine. And we're going to remove all the threat here. And then we're going to do 2 here for web shot. 4 damage to an enemy. And that's enough. Wow. That's Venom. That's Venom, baby. That was a ride. That was fun. This box is awesome. That was threat and Venom, and you're getting all these boost cards. You're like trying to tightrope through all this crap. Holy cow. Yeah. All right. Let's go wrap this up real quick. Let's see what we got. That's Sandman, Venom, Victory. All right. All right. So we don't have to worry about any of that. That's that. That's that. All right. So we're going to go to our page here. I just threw cards on the floor. That's exciting. All right. Let's see. We're going to do +X victory points in the victory display. So we had Public Outcry and we had Henchman Heist. So 2 points there. No side schemes in play. Correct. Fewer than 1 accelerations. Correct. 1, 2. Should I just do this as I'm counting it off? All right. So 1, 2 for the victory display. No side schemes in play. Boom. Fewer than 1 acceleration token. Yes. No minions in play. Correct. No threat on the main scheme. Yep. And no defeated identities. Correct. All right. So now we've unlocked 2 new things. We're going to get an extra mulligan, and we're going to place an additional threat on the main scheme during setup. We're also going to search the encounter deck for a minion and put that minion into play. Engage with themselves. Or we can avoid that and just give ourselves a face down encounter card. And then, but we also get to choose an aspect card in their collection from any aspect that adds the maximum number of copies of that card by title to their deck for the rest of the campaign. Record the title of that card in their aspect advantage section. Cards chosen this way do not count. So I have to choose an aspect card in their collection from any aspect and adds the maximum number of copies of that card by title to their deck for the rest of the campaign. Oh. So, okay. So can I just add like 7 combat? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. That's pretty interesting. That's interesting. I'll have to think about what card I want to add. It's got to be an aggression card, right? I need something that wallops. All right. All right. Well, that was Venom. We took care of him. If there's obviously any rules mistakes, please let me know in the comments down below. If you've made it this far, it means you really like Marvel Champions, because we are pushing almost an hour 15 on one scenario. And if you do like Marvel Champions and you like this channel, please hit the like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell for all the new content, Marvel Champions content we got coming out. Yeah, lots of heroes we haven't played yet. This is so fun. This box is amazing. All right, well, until the next one, you guys take it easy. Have a good one.